Hello again, everyone. This is Randy, your sewing machine man, and what we have today is one of my top favorite machines. This is going to be in the top 5 for sure. This is an awesome machine, and of course it's a Bernina, and it's the one that I just wish I could have 10 of these. I could sell them all in 15 minutes. This is a very popular machine. This is the 830. It's got the free arm, and it's just a real nice machine. What I like about it is its simplicity. This one came in because the pattern selector wasn't shifting when she went back to the 1 through 20. It wasn't shifting into the gear, and that's a common thing because it needs some oil, and I'll tilt it forward and show you how to do that. And a lot of these come in sometimes that haven't been used. When they've been used for a while, you get these situations. It's not a nagging problem with a Bernina. It's if you put it in a closet or somebody doesn't sew on it for 20 years and then they give it to you and you fire it up, little issues will pop up. Usually it's from lack of being serviced and cleaned and stuff like that. Worst case scenario on these is people will sew on them to the degree that they'll need new motor brushes, and I'll get those. And you can tell when you're getting ready to buy one of these, if you look back where the motor vent is back there where the fan blows, if you see the black carbon from the rubbing off of the motor brushes onto the armature, you'll see the black on the back, and you'll say, okay, maybe time for motor brushes, and they're pretty straightforward and easy to replace. I do it all the time. It's no big deal. They're readily available and easy to replace for me, and maybe be easy to replace for you. You just pop the caps off, put new ones in, recondition armature, and away you go. So, awesome little machine, the Bernina 830, and this one, of course, 15 class system. It has a 15 class hook and bobbin, just like a lot of the Singers and the Kenmores and machines forever. Very, very reliable and easy to service. You clean it out real easy. One lever pops the top plate off. You clean inside, and the top pops up. You just lift straight up on it. The top pops right up like so, and the side swings open, which means you have total access to everything. To put a drop of oil, if everything hinges or slides, you give it a drop. Now what happens on these when they decide they don't want to do the patterns, when you shift it into the 1 to 20 here, 1 to 20, when you shift it into that, you flip it back, and of course it won't click in place because without any oil, it'll go into the neutral position in the center right here. This will go in the neutral position, and it won't click in like that. If you put some drops of oil on both sides, I think it'll click back and forth. Little transmission, like a power takeoff, high end, low end, whatever you want to call it, but it puts it into the other gears, so it'll do the other stitches. So if you don't hear that click, that's what's going on. You just oil that, and then you work it back and forth. And I've had to work these before for a long time, sometimes 15 minutes. Just put oil and work the oil back in, back and forth, and it'll hang up, and eventually it'll start flipping into place, and then it'll lock into place, and you're good to go. So that was going on with this one. The pressure bar wasn't going up and down responsibly, had to oil that, no big deal. What's great about these, of course, it's got the bobbin winder on top of the bobbin winder wheel, tried and true, works every time. The disengaging clutch on the side, the regular hand wheel clutch, and it's got the built-in buttonhole, lever reverse, stitch width, needle position for left, center, right. Tension's up here, you put it on the line, and if you got the right thread and the right setup, it's going to be real good. Just an awesome machine. This is a Bernina 830 record electronic, and they have been just tried and true forever. When people say a machine is heavy duty, well, this machine was never meant to be heavy duty. Nobody ever marketed it as being heavy duty, but it turns out that a machine that will last forever is heavy duty, not necessarily because it'll sew on heavy things like leather and denim and canvas, and, redoing the boat seats and stuff like that. There's people that in their mind they think that is heavy duty. Then there's an equal amount of people, me included, that think a heavy duty machine is one that's robust, well made, precision, and lasts for a long time, and is easy to service. That's what I'm going to call this one, the Bernina 830 record electronic, one of my all-time favorites. You can grab one of these, get it. If you have one, don't let it out of your sight. They're awesome.